All right, I'm going to go a different direction here. And the first thing I'm going to ask is, how many of you work for companies? Raise your hand. If you work for companies. Okay, versus how many of you own your own company or work for yourself? Okay, about half and half. Okay, good. So the first thing that I would say for productivity is something a little different, and that is that I'm going to challenge you that you cannot be good for other people, whether it's your team, whether it's employees, whatever, until you take care of yourself first. If you don't have your health, you aren't good to anybody. Can we all agree on that? Say yes. Yes. As a result, I feel that our society celebrates never taking time off. Does anybody want to disagree with me on that? Especially the United States. How many of you have been to Europe? I know you've been to Europe a lot. That's my happy place. So when you're talking the visualization thing, I was on a mountain in Austria. Absolutely. Anyway, my challenge to you is this. It is not a badge of honor to walk around burnt out and physically broken down and still going into work and not being the best version of yourself. You're not doing yourself or anyone else any good. Buck the trend. I am assuming that you would not encourage your employees to come to work if they are sick. However, we get 2 weeks of vacation off when we start working for a company. That's pathetic. In Europe, you start with 5 to 6 weeks for a reason. If you own your own company, you get to choose your time off and how much you get to take. You also get to choose how much time you don't take off. So, back to our first comment here, we got into a bit of a tiff on differing of opinion. I do not disagree with being innovative. You have to be innovative to survive in this world. And if you're not, you're going to keep falling behind. The point is, you have to schedule some of this innovation time to work on your business versus working in your business. And I feel, and I see this all the time, people are so stuck in the rut of just working in their business, they don't actually take any time to take their head above water to work on their business. And there's a completely different way of looking at that. And part of that goes back to taking a vacation. If you're a business owner, show of hands, if you're a business owner, how many of you have taken a vacation, a true vacation, where you didn't answer the phone, check your email, respond to your text, check in on your employees, you actually completely disconnected for a full week, 7 consecutive days? How many of you can say that? One? What's your name? Hassan? Congratulations, Hassan. You get the gold star today. Model Hassan. The point is, we don't take enough care of ourselves in order to help other people. I feel that we're walking around burnt out and exhausted all the time. And here's the last point, is that all of us, kind of getting back to your unique ability, 100% agree with this, every single one of us in this room has a superpower. You were born with a superpower. God gave you a superpower to share with the world. Here's the sad part. So many of you aren't utilizing your superpower because you're not taking the time to work on yourself and on your business to discover what that is, and then taking the chance to follow it. Here's the sobering reality. You are doing yourself and the world no good when you're doing that. The world needs what you have. The world needs your superpower.